You left. Okay. I should be able to talk now. Let's see. You left me a message, right? Could have sworn. I think I might have got distracted by I got distracted by someone else's message. What was it again? I think Ruth was sending me a message about what was it called again? Gingerbread Oreos, and I was getting really mad. Heard about that? Let me know, because it'd be fun to see how much you've. Well, you're just getting back to it, so I guess you haven't improved or anything like that. But don't worry, it's a, you know, you can always hang out together or play the, oh right, there's the, whatchamacallit mode. The character, what is it called again? The character mode thingy. The thing where people pretend to be, help me out here. It's, create a character mode. I mean, I'd be down for that. I would be. Right now, I'm trying to see how fast I can get myself, 100 mini medals, I guess? Yeah, about 100. At least doing this method instead of constantly going to Magic Maze over and over. I just want to do something a little different. Also, hi, Giga. But it'd be nice to take a break from Dragon Quest. But after I get about 990 mini medals. Or at least 900, I guess. Just a near maximum amount. Alright, let's see. I was gonna go for a slightly more optimal team, but it's nice having an excuse to use her. Of course, also going online and playing this game with people, which is hard to come by, is still always going to be faster. But this is also a nice little Friday-specific thing if you have the Allure Rings, which are still a pain in the butt to make. Even if you have any idea what you're doing. Oh, if you wonder why the screen was dark, because I was adding a new friend, too. And hopefully I'll get a response from them soon. Because we were going to talk about... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, you're a Sonic fan. You've seen the... Can I talk about spoilers here? Well, answer me this. Have you seen the Sonic 3 movie? Because I've seen it, and I liked it. It's always available if you were to say you could play it and stuff like that. But of course, you would need a lot of mini medals in order to grind up and stuff like that. But it'll happen again. The next time I find another random person to play online, which I almost did one time, but they kind of ghosted me and shoot, man, I couldn't even add them to the group or anything like that. So let's go. Say we're gonna play, posted on the game back. And then no answer after that. What was going on? And he was close to the game. Like, he was just getting up to the game. He was going to go through all those tough times that we had. Oh well. There's probably other people. I just have to keep checking online. Let's go. To activate his whatchamacallit. Oh, wait, you didn't answer my question before. Did you see the Sonic 3 movie? It beat out Mufasa, which everyone kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. Kept it out of their mind and they thought that move was going to be Sonic. And maybe they actually drew it the old way. Maybe they could have won. Or got close at least. As far as anyone's concerned, it was like a nice feedback. I do have to educate how to feel with you guys. I'll never get a chance to see it though. Just going back and forth is the best way to... Okay, I thought that's what I saw. Not that I need them or anything like that. But it's still fun to see both of them at the same time. Just hiding in the background, hoping I don't see them. Too bad they couldn't make variants that drop mini medals. That'd be great. Specific enemy that does it. Yeah, wrong button. Which one of these guys got me already? But I have to keep relying on these armored guys, and I wonder if any other variant will do it too. Really, I don't really want to mess with the Rose Guards, but I probably have to two-shot them, possibly. But I've had the best success. What's your fastest time beating this game? Let's see, You know, I can show you real quick. I have time to show you. I probably have a record of that somewhere. Because I definitely did attempt a speed run type game of this game. After playing it over and over again. Cause I know one of the records I saw was like 9 hours and 34 minutes or something like that. Not that I have to actually quit the game, but we go to a different file. That just happens to be named Speed or something like that. I'm assuming I named the one Speed. Hopefully I did.
Well, let us pray.
Wrong button. Oh, actually I do have to
let us
find
pray.
out. Huh. That's 8 hours and it's, okay, I guess we can go big. Is that right? No. I want to say this is the one, but I also want to... Actually, this is the correct one because, you would probably be at level, like, 30 age by the time you meet Fractals. 36 is just like you're right at the doorstep of him. So let's just say 10 hours. So I don't even know how the other guy is actually saving that much time in all honesty. Like, it blew my mind. Like a whole hour ahead of me was. Like, where is he getting it? I had the skips and everything. It seemed like I had everything under control. But somehow this guy was able to squeeze out an extra hour.
Hooray! Bye-bye!
And honestly, in the beginning, you're going to need to be using magic in order to beat certain damage thresholds and stuff like that. But I guess I've never actually looked at the entire playthrough and stuff like that. I never analyzed it and see what he did. Maybe there were some tricks that I just wasn't paying attention to. But an hour and 34 minutes is quite intense. No way, hour and 34 minutes. Okay, so I'm not missing an entire hour. I'm missing like maybe 30 minutes or something like that. I just gotta figure out how to shave it off, really. Because I think he was around the same level as me. Honestly. Real shame, too. Oh, actually, since you're here, do you have a, Giga, do you have a Fortnite pass? Yeah, do you have a battle pass? Because I have something for you.
Happy to oblige.
I was gonna gift you a battle pass. If you're interested. I have exactly 1,000 points, which is just enough to afford a battle pass. If you're still into Fortnite like that. Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to give it to somebody else, I suppose. Well, I could give it to a random viewer. But, of course, I have to also make the awkward conversation of, sure, you can have the random battle pass, just don't play with me, or something like that. It's not you, it's Fortnite. You've probably seen my recent video. Like, rage quitting just kind of just comes with it. Like, really, when I die at Fortnite, I just want to go right back to the lobby. I don't want to look at the other guy at all, even for a second. It's just that miserable. So it's almost just quicker to just turn the whole well, not the whole concept. Just turn the application off and turning it back on, because it's about the same speed anyway. Alright, I should get a big amount of sacrifice something, don't I? Okay. I'll sacrifice you. So now you do this instead, and you do this. Alright, that's reasonable now. And I could possibly carry, Illusionist Orb now. So I'm getting extra deafness anyway. Alright. That takes care of that. And maybe I can go the extra mile and just go for twin swords. Before I was just tag switching, but now I can just be... Alright, hurry up and heal. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright, 16 minutes. Let's see, I started off at 801. How many points did I get from that little shuffle? Alright, 7. It's also important to get. It just keeps them off. And also that. Oh, it's barely good. Falsifying everything. Hurry up and heal already. Oh yeah, and heal too. Let's not forget about him. Good now? Alright, great. Time for some more crack. Ooh, that one sounds really good. You have a chance of dropping mini medals too. Okay. Maybe something to do? No? Just a medal. What's this big pile right here? I'm gonna hit this pile and head back to the group. Have him to distract the other bad guys. Hopefully enough of them respawn back. That's why I keep going in and out of zone. It's kind of a decent trade-off, really. And I was kind of worried the wanted ones would show up. So that didn't Nothing's here. Gotta go back. I mean, I would hate to have to compare this, because it really is just a matter of if the Magic Maze feels like giving me mini medals between 10 and 6. Sometimes further, it depends on the bonus rooms. But hey, I'm so used to this random stuff, I mean, why not? And for anyone else who happened to see this stream, definitely post your PSN if you're interested in playing some online co-op. FightNoid is just different. It's like, I don't know. I've gotten way more selfish than I used to have before. Like, there's already reasonable things. It's always like, well, I just realized something, like when I was talking to my other friend about it, like, I barely have to shoot in that game. Barely. I have been so used to using melee weapons in FightNoid that, you know, it's like, why not? And you see some of my recent I was split in one place and the other guy, like, died. I mean, I don't know how he did, but hey, maybe he fell off of something. It could happen. probably share play too. It's just Fortnite's also like also Fortnite's a whole bunch of different things.
Happy to oblige.
Like a lot. I mean, I don't want to keep score after it's like maybe even tell you what, even what's it called Minecraft. I might even mess around with Minecraft. I might have the patience for Minecraft since that's all artistic and anything like that. Well, I wouldn't mind collecting my artistic knowledge or sharing it. Fight him. Pop this dude right here. So yeah, if you're doing some, okay, maybe not Roblox, like I said, Minecraft or actually, I gotta look at your list of games. I'll probably do that after. I do have a new game. Yeah. Believe it or not, it's a zombie game. It's called Back 4 Blood. I got that recently because some guy said they had it, and I don't know. I decided to actually, well, I would say give it a try, but I haven't tested it out yet. I'll probably make a stream about it at some point. It's essentially supposed to be my Left 4 Dead, you know, leftover. Well, Left 4 Dead in the future. Well, I guess a more modern take on it. Because the idea that people actually go back to that hell pit that was, you know, filled with zombies is beyond me. And I actually have Back 4 Blood. It was, well, okay, actually, I have Back 4 Blood as well, and it costs. It's a cross-platform, okay, so we can play it. Okay, I didn't know it was cross-platform. That's actually pretty useful. I don't think the Left 4 Dead I knew was like that. So that's definitely a win for the modern audience. Which I guess is also me, because I play Street Fighter with modern controls. Probably should work on that custom character. Oh good, I'm gonna have to hurt him.
Let's go!
Gotta kill them. I don't think I've ever played it, actually. Yeah, I've never actually played it, but I mean, I've heard about it. It's a lot more, tower defense type of thing. I mean, I guess it makes sense I should give it a try. But honestly, at that point, if I'm going to play a one-player version of that game, I might as well give Infinity Stride a shot. You know, there's that game. You know, the new game that was going to be an action Dragon Quest Heroes game with, like, I mean, I wouldn't say new characters and stuff like that, but, you know, based on another story that already existed, and it just kind of made sense. So I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention that. I've been thinking about it. I mean, it has all the same, some of the same familiar monsters. And of course, even more, because, you know, all the spooky ones that, you know, this game didn't have the competition. Yeah, looking at the enemies I'm hunting is acting different. tried a shot. If I really had that itch about Dragon Quest that badly. And then maybe Builders too. I've got to pay for it too. Oh yeah, usually the amount of mini meals I can get is like maybe 6 per 7 minutes. So let's see. Already at 27. I'm doing okay. Got a little distracted here and there because of requests, but you know, requests are important. But tell you what, maybe I'll actually show you a game while I'm playing Fortnite. Just don't expect me to let anyone in, okay? Just, I have to play in a certain way. That's a hard maybe. Because it's pretty darn selfish. But the minigames they have are pretty alright. The little action RPG wasn't too bad. At least it doesn't crash and mess up on me like that anime school thingy I tried playing before. It was a real shame. Once I reach my goal, I'm probably gonna make videos about doing Uber H3 you're okay with sharing your boy. Alright, this is safe enough spot. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Over here. Anonymous. Hello.
What's up?
Oh, going great. How about you, friend?
Huh?
Going great. How about you, friend?
I'm good.
Alright. Oh, and before you say anything, Phantasy Star is still trash, by the way. And I finally figured out why it's trash. It's because of us. And hear me out, it's gonna sound weird, but, a lot of people just didn't feel like, you know, upgrading their gear. Because people were so used to just getting free gear and stuff, and eventually the developers were like, you know what, let's just make extremely easy, augments so people can stop, you know, having to grind for stuff anymore. Let's just give them the augment, you know? Forget having to look for it anymore, because we're gonna give it away. Instead of back in the old days where at the bare minimum, they still had to do the seasonal points just to get the cool armors that, you know, got you halfway. Crazy, right? Like, the signs were showing, too. where people didn't have any idea how to replace augments, even the easy ones. It was just, what do I change it with? What do I do? How does this work? You know? The game doesn't tell me how to do anything. Reach level 65 and to solve all my problems? Okay, I could do that normally. And bam, there you have it. I just couldn't believe it, my eyes. It was like, we were the problem this whole time. Now, to be fair, I wasn't really going to switch my gear for a long time. I did upgrade my armor. I did do that. But when it came to that weapon, oh man, this weapon that I just decided to almost never let go, it was going to be a while before I was going to switch it in all honesty. I mean, I tried. It was just, it was going to take time and stuff. And I know they got some deal going on right now where they're, the success rate of increasing your armor is a lot easier and stuff like that. But, you know, again, who wants to go through all that? But at the same time, what's left? If you take that away, what's left? What is the player going to do? Do a couple of, whatchamacallit, seasonal events? Play the game until the... Yeah, play the game only for the seasonal events, and once it's gone, that's it? Then you don't want to play anymore? So they can roleplay in the lobbies? Like, I'm sorry, that just seems so stupid to me. People should be wanting to play the game. Maybe get better and stronger at the game. Make groups together. But that's been taken away. I used to have so much fun actually showing people how to improve their armor and stuff, and finding that, you know, going out of the way to find the hidden armor the game, you know, at least made you find stuff like that. Something you would probably have to ask for help with, because that was at least some type of effort. Because you had to have the nerve to actually interact with people, give people a chance. But now there's nothing like that. But base PSO is still fun. I'll still mess with that game, believe it or not. I can just run around and not think about it and just notice that I get slightly better gear. That, and I just like the setup too, where it's just like, you know, like it's not an open world. Like, open world just doesn't work for all games, apparently. It really is just like a buzzkill. Of course, that wasn't the first game that made me think about that. That was like Road Rage. Oh, was it a terrible open world game?
Yeah.
But then then there was another game that was based on Road Rage and it was better. Almost immediately. They made it arcade style. It's like, yes, this is great. I haven't ever streamed that game before, but I promise you it was a great game. And now that I have this better working control, I can probably show you. A couple of stuff I've been hiding in the background. Heck, maybe I could even show you Dreams, because that was fun too. Especially that running Kamea thing that, gosh, I should put that on video, actually. That itself could be a video on its own. Goku running into you and just casting the Kamehameha wave. It's pure comedy gold.
You haven't actually tried any of the other Dragon Ball games, have you?
Well, aside from Z Fighters, I have not tried any others, actually. I know, actually it's really funny that Goldenrod never even convinced me to play whatchamacallit, Xenoverse. I mean, that game, like, got to will last forever, as far as I'm concerned. Better yet, think about how much different our worlds would have been if we actually made the route, you know, specifically on Xenoverse alone. We wouldn't be having this problem. We'd be having content for years and years and years. Sorry if I'm yelling at you, by the way. This is not when I'm thinking about it. It gets me really passionate about it.
Oh, you good?
Okay. But that's how it makes me feel. Very passionate about it. I guess that's a game I really should also give it a try too. Maybe it was just annoying to me because I had to download the games. I was a bit iffy about downloading games because, you know, I don't have infinite space, and I guess I was effing around with certain free-to-play games and stuff like that. And of course, you can't expect a free-to-play game to be on a disc.
Yeah.
And I have emptied out a few. Like, I used to mess around with Genshin Impact. I don't. And the other two games that were like Genshin Impact, I don't mess with any of those anymore. I might go back to Realm Royale because it is going to be gone completely forever in February.
Oh well, they finally fully shutting it down, huh?
Yep, no money can be made from that game, but boy, was it fun while it lasted. They have other games they have to be focusing on. We were so lucky to even get what we got before. So today I would say thank you for even giving us one last update that really showed the game could actually be in a balanced state. Even though back then in the state it was before, it was still kind of hella funny. Now who am I kidding? People playing mages and freaking two-clipping people was absolutely disgusting. It was. And having very few counters. And then when the engineer was reintroduced, you know, of course he was broken beyond repair. And then they nerfed him. And now you have to actually know how to aim and such, and or you'll get screwed over. But yeah, I'll mess around. I'm just glad I haven't spent a single dime on the game. I mean, I should have, but you know, I would say it's the developer's fault. They could have done things better. Of course, I think that game.
You didn't buy any skins on that game? I thought you did.
Earned it. Earned it all. Or maybe I did buy a skin. Maybe. I feel like I earned everything, really. Because it's like, the payout of what stuff you were going to get weren't that bad. Like, you could totally, wow, I lost a character. Okay, let me. No problem, we'll bring her back to life. Easy fix. Can't do it over here, though. But yeah, but I might have I guess a funeral speech for that, for Realm Royale. When I get the chance. And maybe an early funeral for Phantasy Star 2. Really thinking about what caused that game to just, well, just to just not be the same. It's just the free gear killed it to me. Honestly. It really did. It was okay the first time around, because I didn't really understand the issue at all. I really did not understand why they did it, really. There was no reason to do it. It's just, because looking back at it now, like, I really cannot stand I just can't stand urgent quests, actually. I can't stand going to an urgent quest that just wastes my time and stuff. I really can't. I can't stomach it. Every time I hear that bitch talking about, like, oh, we got an urgent quest, I want to leave the game. Every time I hear her, almost. I can barely stay in an alliance now. It's like, what do you guys do? Nobody's talking with nobody. Like, you've seen my videos with the alliances. I would actually talk to people and stuff like that. Just try to. Taking people to the freaking place so they can get their skill points and stuff like that. You know, actually interacting with it. But I burnt myself out so bad in that game. And I still don't regret it. Yes?
So out of all the alliances that you've been on that game, would you say the one that we was in was the better one?
It was the better one. We talked to people. We helped people. Everyone else was just did their own thing and barely did shit. Barely. Even the first time I went to him was ass. I was already had this mutinous behavior, treacherous behavior to begin with. Treacherous behavior, man.
Oh,
Heck, I didn't take not one person with me when I made the new alliance. Because I was like, at the end of the day, it's just like, I wanted to start from scratch, man. And I did, too. I documented, you know, some stuff, some noteworthy things, some goofs, some praises, and then ultimately I recorded the day where I said I had enough of it, and that was just the grind wasn't fun, and the game, it's like, it's the same. You can see the video for yourself. It's just, what did I title the video as? I'm sure you'll find it if you care. It's kind of a depressing video, and honestly, because you spend about what PlayStation said, I spent about 2,000 hours on this game, which is like half of Dragon Quest Heroes, by the way.
Oh yeah, because you played Dragon Quest Heroes a lot.
Yeah, over 5,000 hours of this game, and I'm still just enjoying the game because this game, it's just like when you get good in this game, you can feel it and stuff. It feels so great. I mean, sure, the numbers do help and stuff, but when you actually learn how to play the game and its mechanics and stuff, it's just different, man. you feel good. And then people ask for your help, and it gets you so excited. It's like, yeah, because I've been trained and stuff by Japanese players, and I'm so good at the game. Everyone's got to be carried all the damn time. Not to mention getting knocked out isn't exactly like a game over thing. You can still help out to some extent. It was just, fun, rewarding. Not like Phantasy Star where you didn't really have a role. Basically, everyone was like Gladiator in Dragon Quest Heroes 2, basically. Not really helping themselves whatsoever. And that was my big issue. Even in the old Phantasy Star Online, we had roles and stuff. You had your healers be like healers and support you with magic. You had your rangers that, well, the rangers didn't really have much of a role. They just attacked targets from a distance and attacked them in groups, really. They were your AoE fighters, is what they were. And then, of course, goes without saying, your hunters are essentially they're the ones that are supposed to aggro all the damage on them, while everyone else is damaged and stay safe. Of course, that wasn't always the case, because, boss would hit whatever he felt like it. Or just have a big AoE attack that just hit everybody. And having roles is important. Not everyone's into that, being up close and personal type of game. Even what Chibi was doing, I can understand, He wanted to be a healer, he may not want to attack too much and stuff, and that's fine, Of course, Dragon Quest also showed him that you couldn't just sit around and heal all day because he gets sniped and killed and stuff like that. But, they gave him a role, and he liked it. I mean, I'll handle being a black chick throwing cards and casting spells and stuff like that, and having a shitty wind spell. I'm okay with that. I mean, she does come up right after Tornico, so you get an idea about, okay, Tornico's an okay healer, but this girl right here, she probably never leaves. Actually, if you look at a lot of videos, she almost never leaves the party once she gets in. Almost never. Most people just stick with her. She really has everything you could possibly have in a healer. Fight from a distance, and she can heal. And people are smart to use tag tricks, a fuck off tornado that activates in an instant instead of her slow, normally casting tornado. Like, she was good all around. She was just terrible by herself. And let's see. Rough and Maribel, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really rub anyone the right way, I guess. I mean, sure, Mabel has a boomerang, but it's a little girl, so who cares? And you have a big-headed little boy. You don't really understand how good he is when you actually use him for speed runs. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, Ruff, for treating you so bad over the years. Now I care. And that's about it. And they can do some decent damage if it comes to speed running. But like normal gameplay, you probably wouldn't use him at all whatsoever. He's for a specific type of game. I'm almost dead from that. But yeah, if you stream any games, let me know. I see you had Sonic Mania, but I guess it goes without saying. I mean, you wouldn't be the King of Sonic fan I know if you didn't have Sonic Mania. I think that guy was aiming at somebody else. Definitely I have only 13 minutes left though. But I will mess around in Fortnite and see how quickly I race through that game. Maybe. Because honestly, like, they have this new weapon, which is that sword, and it's almost like the Panther Claws, just not as good. And if you run out of stamina, then, well, you're kind of screwed because you can't just keep on running. Unlike the chainsaw that had its own little meter where you could run and then use the chainsaw to keep on moving. I mean, it was truly busted. Truly it was. Everything about it was hilarious. It was even better than, whatchamacallit. And the funny thing about the chainsaw, it was only good because they took away the overpowered jetpacks. I mean, can you imagine the jetpacks, man? That thing was so crazy. People wouldn't shut their hell up about the jetpacks. They thought the cars were bad. But like, nah, bruh. Just like, I'm fighting and you get shafted. How many minutes got in here? Let's see. Ooh, almost 50 from an hour's worth of gameplay. I'm also timing this so I can also keep in track of how much time I spend.
Let's go.
sure something was there. But that's probably what will happen.
Hmm.
I probably need to go look into again some more games though. I guess I could take a quick look at your library real fast. Which actually that reminds me of one little important thing I need to do though. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that. Alright, what have you been hiding in your gallery? Well, in your library, I wonder. I mean, I'm sure I have something you have. I don't know if I play with Grand... You know, I think Grand Theft Auto had, like, one scene that I didn't like. It was that torture scene, I think. I don't know how soon it shows up, but, I would like to... Okay, good. So I can get pretty late into the game and just... I kind of want to skip it. Kinda. I mean... There's trolling, but then there's actually, like, actual torture or something. But, hey, it's an M-rated game, I understand. Bullets per minute. Okay. The Village. Honkai Star Rail. Oh, right, that is a freemium game. Okay. Thumper? Never heard of it. I've heard of PUBG. Obviously Call of Duty. Okay, so you do have Minecraft. I was thinking you didn't have it, but clearly you have it. Soul... Oh no, isn't it cross-platforming still? Oh, okay. Let's see. I believe Soul Calibur Broken Destiny is a PSP game. I might have to look into getting that, because I actually have a PSP. Alright, I already know you have Z Fighters. Alright, Sonic Team Racings. How did you like Sonic Superstars? What was your opinion of Sonic Superstars, honestly?
It could have used more time in the oven.
Okay, because the idea of the Chaos Emeralds having individual powers sounds great. It's just that I wish you just kind of wish they had different powers. And well, I don't know. Maybe it's just us Sonic fans, but it's like, how much more power could you possibly give Sonic? In all honesty, how much? Unless, of course, we're gonna do something simple like make all the Chaos Emeralds elemental base or something like that. Elemental powers is something that we're okay with giving Sonic. That's cool, but like specific like ones like the time thingy and stuff like that, I don't know. It just seems like a... Maybe I should go for elemental stuff like that. Oh, I think I hit a jackpot. Two. Just two, huh? Okay, sure. Crap, I think death's coming. Come on. Surprised I'm still getting wanted leather armor still. The resets will keep that from happening. You're dead. Alright, should be still hustle dance. Okay, it takes care of that. Only 8 minutes left.
You ready?
Happy to oblige.
Sure they won't run into any more trouble. And hopefully I'll reach my goal. How close am I now? Alright, 8:54. Let's see, I have to do some math. Let's see. So, about maybe... And this really is a kind of a weird math I have to do to figure out how many games of Magic Maze it would take to get that 100. And I hate going by 10s and 6s and stuff like that. Like, it's a damn range. Like, I hate thinking about, like, the worst case scenario over and over and over again. And there are some pretty annoying fights that give you, like, 6 mini-medals. The golem being the most annoying. And the fat ice dude is pretty annoying, too. Everything else isn't so bad. But particularly the golden guy because he just has a lot of energy.
Thanks.
Monsters are on thin ice.
Hold on.
Holding. I'll take a look at that Honkai Star Rail. I just only cared about the fan art. Honkai Star Rail.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, that got a mini medal. Alright, welcome back. I think I was making jokes about fan art and Honkai Star Rail, and we already know how bad that's gonna be. But to be fair, that happens to every fan art. It's always, what's the word I'm looking for? Disproportionate to the original idea. Yeah, disproportionate. Like, the people are always getting their measurements wrong. Like, that's not how she looks like. She's not that big. Oh, 5 minutes left. Oh no. Now that I think about it, playing Fortnite in multiplayer is also stressful too. Having to get used to people. I could just do a 4. I've always done like trios for some reason. I don't know why I never do quads or duos. Maybe duos because people are probably going to be more focused on me if it's duos. And quads, well, I don't know. I guess that's just less people for me to kill, I suppose. I think.
Well, I always do solos when I'm playing by myself. I don't like playing with randoms.
Yeah, it's just a coin flip. I mean, even though I have my case of the people who want to keep playing even after that, which is mine and Dandy. It does happen. That's how I met a lot of different people back in the day. Oh right, that reminds me. Somebody else was making a video about how fans, well not how fans, but Fortnite was going to die, and they said it was a lot of because of this whole microtransaction. Like, you've noticed the microtransactions have gotten worse and worse in Fortnite, right? Like now they're making us they're trying to sell us shoes, digital shoes, which is the goofiest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe there's anybody who's gonna even fall for that crap. Oh, just 3 more. You're dead? Alright, that got me 2 mini medals. What's my near grand total? Alright, I got myself 64. Let's see, I went from close to an hour, about 63 mini medals doing that. I actually could have took the knockback and flew back further. Okay, so this will be the last back and forth I do. To get my grand total. And then I'll stomach doing, whatchamacallit, Magic Maze again. Then I'll hit my 900. Then I'll take a break from Dragon Quest until I happen to find somebody online. Or someone finds me on GameFAQs. Whichever happens first, really. Or maybe someone will see me just making a video. Could just do a standard video, but Well, that wouldn't be taking a break. That could be more than be Dragon Questing. And maybe I'll give that Black Rabbit an actual shot too. I already have the game. I don't want to go to waste. I know I definitely have some games that I have but don't actually have the patience to play for whatever reason. I don't know. Come on, give me more, give me more. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get this last set right here. Unbothered. Alright, that was the very last set of enemies. What a delay. What's my grand total? 1 hour has passed and I have accumulated 67 mini medals within an hour. Even if we are counting the little delays here and there and stuff like that, it still counts. Now let's see. In 67, that's almost like saying 7 games of bad luck magic mazes, of just having the worst case scenario. No other additional bonuses, no other finding mini medals through the fight, no finding those bonus rooms with the mini medal cats. Just bare bones scrap.
Let us pray.
Well, at least it felt different. Alright, well, I might warm up to play Fortnite, but like I said, you just have to have a different mindset when it comes to looking at Fortnite. At least for me, I have a different mindset.
Well, if you don't want to play Fortnite, now's
other games.
Good as any time to try that game you was telling me about, Back for Blood.
Yeah. I don't mind giving Black for Blood a chance.
Goddess speed.
Alright, let's see. Well, I guess the party will still go on even if I cut the stream off because I'm